Kingsford Legal Centre is a community legal service that gives advice on most areas of civil law to people who live, work or study in the Randwick and Botany local government areas. We started in 1981. KLC is funded by the UNSW Law Faculty and Legal Aid. Therefore, all of our services are free. You will not be charged anything for the advice you receive tonight. Our advice nights are staffed by volunteer lawyers. They work at their firms during the day and come here to help us for free at night. They all have current New South Wales practicing certificates and have at least 2 years' experience. Some of our volunteers have been with us for over 20 years. There will also be a paid staff solicitor who works for the centre during the day, supervising the evening. Advice nights are also staffed by student law clerks. They come here as part of the law course to experience real law in action. The student law clerk will interview you and take down all the details of your problem, but they won't give you advice. The advice will always be given to you by a solicitor afterwards. As the advice night is staffed by volunteers who work during the day, sometimes they get caught up at work or either are late or unable to come in. So while we do our best to avoid it, occasionally there are delays. We do everything we can to avoid them, but sometimes they do happen. If we are delayed, we will let you know and ask that you be patient. When you arrive, go up to reception and let the receptionist know you are here. The receptionist will give you a service commitment pamphlet to read while waiting. This pamphlet is important as it lets you know what you can expect from us and what we expect from you. It also has complaints processes in case you are unhappy with our service. This is an example of how the night will run.
Hi, I've got an appointment at 6.
Yes, what was your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin? Okay, yes, if you just take a seat, I will be with you shortly. If you just want to read this service commitment brochure while you're waiting.
Yep.
When it is your turn, a student will come out to reception and call your name. They will then introduce themselves to you and take you into an interview room. The interview will start with the filling in of the client advice sheets, where we ask you questions such as your name, address, age, income and family type. We fill out this form as it is a condition of our funding. It is also very useful for us to make sure there aren't any groups of people out there who aren't aware that we are here to help. Once that is completed, the student will ask you to describe your problem. They will take down notes while you talk, and they will also ask you questions about the issue. Everything that you tell us within the interview room will be confidential. If you have brought any relevant documents with you, the student law clerk may take a photocopy of these and give you the originals back. This is just so that the solicitor gets a better idea of your story. Once this is done, the student will then leave the room and go to speak with one of the volunteer solicitors about your issue. After this, they will both return to the interview room and the solicitor will give you advice on your problem. The student will take notes about what the solicitor advises you on so that we have a record. If there is anything you do not understand, please do not hesitate to ask. The solicitors and students are always happy to help. Once you understand the advice and the interview is finished, the student will walk you back out to reception. One, you have a right to clear, easy to understand advice. 2, all the information you give us will be confidential. 3, we give advice to everyone, but we cannot give advice to both sides in a dispute. 4, if we can't help you, we will help you find help somewhere else. 5, we do not give ongoing help in all cases. 6, You will not be treated unfairly because of your gender, race, sexuality, disability, age, marital status, or religion. 1. To respect other people's worth and dignity. 2. To not treat workers, students, and other clients unfairly. 3. To respect the privacy of other clients and staff. 4. To tell staff if you are not happy with the services you are receiving or the way in which they are provided.